This is a re-recording. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the video, then I'm going to play the start of it, because what happened was that I showed Marcus's nuts again. Nicki Minaj says hi. I'm talking about Mickey. I should have went, right, of course. It's Marcus's nuts. But no, I just had to show it anyway. Nicki looking real beautiful on God, for real, for real. I don't know if I'm allowed to show what's up there, but I'm going to do it anyway. Good to be able to block you again, you fat ass piece of shit. Fuck you, asswipe. I'll scroll to check the DMs. Pathetic. Just move on from that. Marcus, I expect you're moderately cancerous, but I'm actually loving your demonstration of Elon's blue check feel. He hasn't implemented his new system at all. I was already verified, so I'm not sure why people are trying to use this to dunk on Elon. Fuck off, scammer. No idea what you are talking about, not doing a Nigerian accent. You're the best president that ever existed. You like Count Dankula? Best YouTuber ever, good personal friend of mine. You ain't never seen a channel as good as his, believe me. I know what I'm talking about. Japan issues emergency alert for North Korean missile launch. Warns residents to seek shelter immediately. But the message Big Kim about this, I have added him on Steam. Okay. Fuck off. I thought this was Trump's statement. What it is, Marcus's. Your account's been logged. Marcus, what happened? We have determined that this kind of violates Twitter rules, violating our rules around verification. As a verified user may not make changes that will alter the identity you initially used to qualify for verification. Blue Badge on Twitter lets people know that an account of public interest is authentic. Significant changes to a verified profile can lead to confusion and erode the meaning of the badge. Deceptive changes to the identity of your verified account may result in permanent suspension. So, this never happened under Jack Dorsey. So I'm going to assume that Elon has done it. So, as I predicted, Elon has made Twitter worse. Because Elon is a fucking dick. He's been a dick for nearly 5 years. He fucks everything up. He isn't funny. And people just go along with it because, it's the guy that does the memes. And Marcus, I bet you, Marcus is still going to defend him. Fuck, should have pardoned Assange and Snowden before they got me. May I last smite you down, Trump pig, damn, so I'm not sure if a single paragraph counts as a book. At least I still have my DMs. Oh, this guy again. Doesn't surprise me that an install like you would make rape jokes. No one said anything about rape. Like, he said that he was good during sex. He wasn't saying that, like, he's gonna rape people. Jesus. We're talking about consensual sex here. What the hell's wrong with you? Damn, my daughter and pregnant wife are gonna be really shocked when they find out I'm an incel. Do these paint huffers just regurgitate this word as a Pavlovian response now? Does incel even mean anything anymore? They didn't. Oh, he did say incel. Motherfucker, just like this guy, I got you baited. Oh. Shit. Marcus explained because when you're a guy in Scotland, you're truly on your own. Last night the candle took a bertie. And this is the final review for it. I can't say much about season 1 because I seen it either sometime in 2020 or sometime around the point where I finished Bootleg, which would have been about somewhere around Easter 2021. Point is, it's been a long time. I don't remember much from it other than, like, season 1 of Bootleg, there was basically no story. And season 2 is when we put on the story. And season 2 was the best because it just had that overall story with the theme of mental illness, and season 3 initially seemed to have it with Tuca's relationship with that tree guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name because... Okay, so the video's gone back to the start for some reason. I'm sorry about that. Last night, the example took a bertie. And this is the final review for it. I can't say much about season 1 because I seen it either sometime in 2020 or sometime around the point where I finished Bootleg, which would have been about somewhere around Easter 2021. Point is, it's been a long time. I don't remember much from it other than, like season 1 Bootleg, there was basically no story. And season 2 and then on the story. Okay, that was, sorry, I'm shifting about in the chair, but that was wrong. There is story the season 1 of Bootleg. Nothing, it was just writing the book, but when season 2 came out, it was, on top of writing the book, it was all the really dark stuff. Season 2 was the best because it just had that overall story with the theme of mental illness, and season 3 initially seemed to have it with Tuca's relationship with that tree guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name because he ended up only being more of a minor character, and I finished the show about a month ago. Like, I thought that there would have been a theme there, but since they broke up, sorry for the spoilers, like, not even halfway through the season, and then he disappeared for, like, however many episodes. Nah. I bet you know what happened. So, like, on a surface level. Sorry for the constant, like, if that's even doing it, because I don't hear anything from my perspective. Sorry for that. I had my phone on my leg the entire time. I should have had it on the chair, like the way it is now. And just anyone who like glances at like the theme song, the intro. It's the show. It's all about sex. It's a sex show. But no, people who've actually seen it, however many that might be, probably not a lot. But people who've seen it would be like, no, it's not all about sex, because, like I said, we have that theme of season 2 of mental health, and it was great. I don't have much else to say. Great show, go watch it. Season 1 is on Netflix, because Netflix made season 1, now they cancelled it like a bunch of dicks. Adult Swim picked it up, and instead of Netflix picking up the international rights to season 2 and 3, no one did for a year until E4 picked it up, and then they played season 2. There's my E4 picked it up because they play Adult Swim stuff on E4. But I mean, they played season 3 not long after there. Why did it take a year to do season 2? And then all that playing season 2, season 3 aired, and they took a couple breaks, and eventually they played season 3, so season 2 and 3 actually aren't on E4 any longer because they didn't stay for that long. They expired after like a month, and it's probably been it has been a month since I finished it, so maybe you can find it somewhere else, I don't know. This Twitter as of 20 to 12 p.m. No, a.m. Alright. Okay, instead of saying 2012, I'm going to say 40 past 11 a.m. Celebrations boxes are being rolled out without bounty bars now at Christmas. I'm going to assume it's because it's just an absolute waste of money because not a lot of people eat bounties. Although, fuck me because I do. Sorry, I dropped my phone there. Census results. Nearly 17% of people living in England and Wales were born outside of the UK. 10 million total. I'm gonna try something. Test out theory, I guess. So, I'm talking right now with my phone on the armrest of the chair. The entire phone is covered by the armrest of the chair. I'm gonna turn the phone so that the speaker is not covered by the armrest of the chair. I don't know if I sound any different. I'll have to look at the video when it's uploading. Now I'm going to cover the speaker of the phone with my finger. If I can find it. Sorry for that. Again. Here. So this is my finger just on it. I'm going to like push my finger in. If you know what I mean. I don't know. This, I'm sorry for the audio quality being terrible as per usual. An increase of 2.5 million since 2011. I'm surprised it was only 2.5 million. UK has taken in an average of 500,000 people a year from abroad since 2011. All this happened under the Conservatives. Although, Paul, this would have happened under Labour much faster. So by voting for the Tories, all we're doing is prolonging our deaths. I'm not saying that that's going to kill us. I'm saying the fact that we're such a tiny 4 countries that at the rate we're going, there's literally not going to be any room. We're all going to suffocate to death. While Brits struggled to pay the heating bills, the government is now trying to house illegal economic migrants in hotels located in prime tourist areas, including a 4-star hotel in the centre of that, described as luxurious. Okay, so 100,000 in 1990. I think that says I can't really tell. Labour's 1997 manifesto states every country must have firm control over immigration. So goes up even more to like 3. Even more Labour's priority is building a strong Labour's country. Tories pledge to bring immigration down to tens of thousands a year. Tories pledge to bring immigration down to tens of thousands. Tories pledge to bring immigration down to tens of thousands. Tories pledge to bring immigration down to tens of thousands. Corona never kills the right people. Or really justice will just be fine real tragedy. Sorry, I would argue that Corona does kill some of the right people and anti-vaxxers / maskers are dying in nations, but yes, the real shame like Kavanaugh. I'm going to assume that this is the next thing is going to be the fact that Julie Powell has died. Cardiac arrest, yeah. How could they celebrate the death of your adversaries as that someone's demons to your door? God have mercy. Released the video is mostly a way to extend the conspiracy theory. Yeah, is that so? Transparency extends conspiracy theories. Paul, please stop using that emoji. Advertisers should support. Give our young people visas if you want to fix the migrant crisis. I'll be in Hotel Britain. Prime Minister person says his citizens are not to blame for the UK's crime and border problems. Just legalize all the illegals. Genius idea. Medical board moves to strip Dr. Peter McCullough's certifications. Is this part of the pandemic anxiety? Amnesty? anxiety.
The biggest problem that I can see is that the large online platforms allow anonymous troll demons to rampage through society with no cost to themselves. And I can identify these people quite accurately now. This will make a number of the people who are watching and listening uncomfortable because they'll be in the list of people who do this sort of thing. So the first thing is they have an anonymous name. The second thing is the anonymous name usually has something psychologically significant about it in a very negative direction. So it's self-denigrating, or it's demonic, or it's otherwise offensive, and purposefully so. And then the people who are utter cowards, likely to be narcissists and Machiavellians, resentful people sitting in their basement at home.
I've never seen this video before. The reason why I changed my username from Fancy Sherlock Holmes to my own name is because they've now switched up YouTube so that you now have a handle. So that it used to be that my videos would be under Fantasy Sherlock Holmes. Now my videos are at Fantasy Sherlock Holmes, but the name that my channel will be is now my name itself. So I haven't changed it because of what Gordon has said here. It's because they introduced handles, which they either should have done it from the very start, or not do it at all, because it completely screws things up.
Dwelling on their misery and doing everything they can to spew toxicity out into the world. Alone in their bedrooms, they're just isolated people who aren't causing any trouble. But as soon as they multiply themselves millions of times using this incredible, powerful computer technology.
I meant to pause my video because I'm currently alone in my room.
They're not even human anymore. In my estimation, they're literally a demonic force. And I mean that in a technical sense.
Okay, but means in a technical sense, just I'm thinking of like when Matt Walsh said the anime is satanic.
That's right. You and I aren't exactly you and I in this conversation because we're amplified hundreds of times or thousands of times or hundreds of thousands of times. And so we're not just human, we're androids in some sense operating in a virtual space. And these online trolls have that power because they have access to an audience that they would never gather by their own merits. They are saying things that are derisive and inflammatory and that would absolutely 100% get them punched if they ever said it in public. Imagine that there's a hierarchy of unconstrained people, and there's a variety of people who are very unconstrained, but in normal social discourse would be able to keep themselves under control because of the controls that are there in normal social discourse. You lift those controls and they just go off. And so that's what we're seeing online. And that has to be stopped. I think the large tech companies should be required to put in know your customer laws. They should ban anonymous accounts. But in this way, imagine that you have a section for comments where it's real human.
I can't believe what it says, but I disagree with Jordan Peterson. There's not no problem, but I don't think that we should ban anonymous accounts. Anonymous accounts should always exist. I mean, I'm thinking of people going, oh, Reddit. People are saying that the ones that have Reddit on their phones. I don't have Reddit on my phone anymore. Just saying. Anyway. There was a guy on Reddit who made an account, posted one thing, and then deleted it. I think it was r/confessions. Because he's a pedophile hunter, he tricks pedophiles into saying pedophilia things. And then, like, he's doing this in cooperation with the FBI. The FBI going to arrest these people. I know it doesn't seem like an FBI thing to do that, more local police, but I don't know. That's what the guy's saying, and like, maybe he's lying. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying. He had an anonymous account, made that post, deleted the account. But if Jordan gets what he wants, that person can't be anonymous and lie. Yeah, the guy could just not talk about this. But if he did, then the pedophiles could find out who he is and get revenge. All this giant baby has to do is change his sentence and rely notifications from accounts he follows, but he lacks impulse control. He wades into the abyss and is shocked and learns and stares back. Jordan Peterson calling for banning online anonymity over mean tweets. Oh Christ. Pro tip: if your state cannot count every vote on election night, there's cheating in your state. Entire nations count their votes on election day. You can't just because you don't want to. Misleading. How is it misleading? Like, Elon, get rid of this. Twitter has logged every way they regarded this tweet, except quoting it. Did the DHS request this?
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. It's a difficult time.
When I scrolled down to get to the bottom, I saw that. Like, I glanced at it and I thought it said guys in general thing. I'm not sexist, but not only is it sexist, it's homophobic. Not my president. AOC has a $58 shirt. Yeah, she's a communist. This person, whoever the hell he is blocked. This person's been hashtag pedophile. Are people really gunning for Andrew? Come on, this is one of the most genuine, sincere, and kindest individuals in Web3. If you've spent even a minute with him in person, you know he doesn't have a bad bone in his body. This is better than this. Andrew has been such a positive and generous human in all my interactions with him, both IRL and online. If you're as authentic and genuine as him, I'm happy to call him my friend. It's depressing to see how some people in the space are treating him. At this point, I feel pretty much numb to it all, but it just breaks my heart seeing what people are trying to say about Andrew. This man is such a wonderful human being, and it is depressing how little a lot of his friends are sticking up for him. No friends in Web3 hits differently today. We have proper Web3 leader in Andrew. He has the discipline in asking why. Why are we here? Why does this art exist? Why are we drawn to it? This was apparent in his spaces with the art gobblers team last month. Those attacking him are more focused on asking why not me. Right. So I thought I said that Stone Toss retweeted it, but no, it was not a good retweet. At this point, these people are dangerous. Asking me why not me. Sorry, no thanks.
To me to like play all of them. I'm like, let me make this dude. And we're like, all right, 13-year-old kid, really weird, likes to masturbate, has a lot of acne, lives alone in his house, but one day he sees an alien spaceship and finds a draw tool that he can use to like communicate over a ham radio with characters in the broader universe. To me, to like play all of them.
I have no idea what Andrew is trying to say. Just 13-year-old kid jerking off and something about aliens or something. This is Andrew explaining, hey, a grown man created a fake Twitter account depicting me. Ah, right, okay. I didn't get that bit. I thought he was just talking about like a hypothetical situation. Okay. Sorry. The sexualization of a minor is not an acceptable marketing tool. This space is in dire need of cleansing. Even is this person might be verified. Followed by Rob Magdalene and I forget the guy's name. The guy's in churches. What is he like, an artist or something? I don't know. The pervert being called out in this tweet is the same one who agitated for the censorship of forks. Good to know. Don't know what's walking in AOC, but okay. The billionaire earnestly trying to sell people on the idea that free speech is actually an $8 a month subscription plan. Feedback is appreciated and I pay $8. I have no idea what's going on. I thought it was like $20 or something for a check mark, which is very stupid, but okay. I don't know. Marcus, literally 1984. This is gonna be really bad. Yeah, it sounds like you got a case of being a fat motherfucker. I'm not fat, I'm just easy to see. I don't have to pay Elon $8 because it's so important to getting people to live my character lives. Good to be back. Twitter is simply the most interesting place on the internet. That's why you're reading this tweet right now. Thank you, Elon. Back in June, we launched a nationwide talent pipeline challenge to connect American workers to good-paying jobs we build in our infrastructure. Proud to announce more than 350 organizations across almost every state have committed to the challenge. Wrong. Okay, I'm guessing this is where everyone's coming. Stupid troll. Imagine being proud of a Democrat. Stop on this if you could, please. Get your president who knows what that is. Don't mind vlogging CNN, but okay. God, really don't need to go from that blog list and unblog all these people.
Well, for the fourth straight time, the Federal Reserve is raising interest rates by 0.75 of a point in an effort to curb inflation. Fed Chair Jerome Powell spoke just moments ago on the historic decision.
Today, the FOMC raised our policy interest rate by 75 basis points, and we continue to anticipate that ongoing increases will be appropriate. So, we still have some ways to go. And incoming data since our last meeting suggests that the ultimate level of interest rates will be higher than previously expected.
CNN's Matt Egan and Rahel Solomon join me now. So, Matt, what did Powell say about what the Fed is planning next? He did say ongoing increases are needed right now. What should we expecting?
Well, beyond, we are expecting interest rates to go higher. I think the question is how much higher and for how long. I mean, the Federal Reserve is moving with almost unprecedented speed here. They've gone from 0 interest rates to 4% in about 8 months. We really haven't seen anything like that since at least the early 1980s. And this is raising some concerns because central bank policy hits the real economy with a lag. It actually takes many months before you actually feel it. It's kind of like if you took pain medicine for a headache. You might not feel it right away, but it doesn't mean it's not working. So the concern is that the Fed may end up going too far, and they may raise interest rates so high that they cause a recession, and they don't realize they've gone too far. Now, everyone is wondering when the Fed is going to slow the pace of interest rate hikes, and Jerome Powell offered some hints about how that could be coming soon. Listen to what he said.
That's why I've said at the last 2 press conferences that at some point it will become appropriate to slow the pace of increases. So that time is coming, and it may come as soon as the next meeting or the one after that. No decision has been made.
So that means maybe they go from 75 basis points today to 50 basis points in December. But Powell went on to emphasize that the speed is not quite as important as ultimately how high interest rates have to go and how long they have to stay high. The other question is whether or not the Fed should pause here. Take a minute to look around and see how much damage has been done to the economy and how inflation has cooled off or not. On that point, Powell went on to say that he does not think it's time to pause. He said it is too premature at this point to even start talking or thinking about a pause, which I think is an interesting point there. So, Bjorn, I think there's a little bit of something for everyone. Maybe the Fed is going to slow down the pace of interest rate hikes, but clearly they are not ready to declare victory anytime soon.
Missing me yet? Hail to the king, dude. Sorry, I'm just moving from my chair to my bed. I really hope he's referencing Evil Dead. I love you. I know. Aren't you a Supreme Court Justice? No, that was a very good friend of mine pointed at myself. What a guy. Thankfully. Not at all. Who the fuck was talking to you, Eric? Would have been different, but worse. This guy is one of the ones, one was complaining about a fat guy in his mom's basement. No, the fat cock in your mom's basement. Oh, yeah, child. See, little one? If I was your current president, might actually like me. And one day, I believe, went from almost unattainable to worthless kind of like Tesla stock. I bet like your relevancy after that was bound. Like my bitches. Fat. Give me a green card, please. Sorry, we're full. Fuck you, Trump. Thanks, but you only ain't pretty enough. You aren't funny. Everybody laughing except your miserable ass. It seems the people angriest about this harbor right-wingers because Trump isn't actually back. Fuck off.
I've got a peer-reviewed study right here that says you're a pussy.
You're too scared to run now, waiting to see IF Republicans take the House and Senate. Anyone with a username like I shouldn't be educating anyone on money. I'm not even a username, Marcus. Just like Elon Gibbs, the most dangerous man on earth with the platform. Yeah, is that Donald Trump? Yeah. Fucking, what do you call that? Fat Cartoon Network. Fucking Steven Universe profile picture. Shut up. Like, opinion out the window. It's worse than an anime profile picture. Nothing dangerous between the sheets and the streets. Nothing can kill me, not even me. I'm gonna pause the video, make sure this isn't like anything bad. Couldn't retrieve tweet. Fuck you, fascist pig. Fights will offer real in democracy.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
If I was destroying democracy, I would have several trucks of ballots turning up at 2 a.m. Well, they do say herpes never fully goes away. Self-reporting there, big guy. You disgust me. Your presidency will always be a stain on American history. Worst president ever. How do you fit so much mental illness into one bio? Let me see this. White cis femme gay 4'11". Jesus. Shorter than me. Pretty monkey. Love coffee and shopping. Aryan royalty. Jesus. Hashtag neurodivergent. Hashtag twerker. Bottom for life. By men. I don't know what DNI is. Yep. That's it. Leftists be like, leftist bios be like mental illness, mental illness, mental illness, mental illness, more fucking mental illness. Twitter's current lords and peasants system for who has or doesn't have a blue checkmark is bullshit. Private people blue for $8 a month. Okay, so I don't think Elon's doing it the right way. I feel like, and I don't trust Elon, but I feel like Elon should decide like who gets verification. Like if you had a button requesting verification, and Elon decides, well, no, you deserve it, because there are people who, I get that the point of verification is so that people can tell this is the account that they're looking for. It's not like a fake account or a fan account or anything like that. But people like YouTubers should not get verification. Like Marcus should not be verified. So actually, like whenever YouTuber applies verification, Elon gets the notification, yes or no, possibility of adding a comment. Hey, no, you're a YouTuber. Who is this person? Probably a YouTuber based off the name and profile picture. Look at that. Oh, it's this guy. Fuck. I remember that this guy was constantly, he was the number 20th most subscribed to YouTuber in the world for years. He probably isn't now because of people like Mr. Beast now being number 2. When at the time this guy was number 20, he was Jimmy was probably at 2,000 subscribers. What happens when a random user pays $8 and changes his display name to Elon Musk using your same profile pic and starts tweeting like he's you? Well, you see, not only do you have a name, you have a handle. The handle cannot be the same. Dickhead. Basic Twitter, basic internet. You've been on the internet for over 10 years. You don't understand this. Hi. Anyway. Verified check marks exist so people know they follow a real person. Well, I get that you have 20 million followers on Twitter, but no one really cares about you. Already happens very frequently. True, but I believe adding a verified check mark for everyone that pays will increase the adoption. Yes. I would gladly pay $8 to analyze profile pics and banners or no customization in general. Do to Twitter what you did to cause, and it should be easy. If verified accounts violate terms of service, e.g. spam, scam, impersonation, they'll be suspended, but Twitter won't keep their money. We will definitely add cool stuff like what you're suggesting in Twitter Blue. Wasn't doing it just for a laugh. The only person with smaller wiener than Donald Trump is who ever made this page. Small dicular TV. You're correct. Remember Coffee? Coffee these nuts.